Hey, it's John again. Got another story. Sorry I'm shirtless and I'm in bed, and I could have done this at a better time. My bad. But anyways, another spiritual story for you. This one's really quick, but I was a kid, and when I was younger, I was kind of tormented by demons all the time because I was a Christian, and I honestly don't know why they targeted me so much, but I was so scared of the dark that I would actually stay like as soon as I get the lights turn out, my parents turn the lights out, immediately under the blankets, immediately, and I would tuck in like all the sides of my blanket all the way around to where like it's like a heat, like you can't breathe in there. That's how scared of the dark I was because it was almost every night that I had some issues, um, whether it be um, nightmares or someone sitting or demonic forces like sitting on top of me, pressing me down, combination of both at the same time, or one or the other while I'm still awake. It happened a lot, so I was very afraid of the dark. Um, so much so that sometimes I would just I would actually piss the bed a lot because I was afraid to get up out of my bed because my blanket was my safety blanket. But anyways, one of these times there was a lot of them, and luckily I've forgotten most of them. That's kind of good thing. But one of these times I was just laying in my bed. This time I was on the top bunk, and my brother was on the bottom bunk, and our bunk beds was set up next to our window of the house, and the window like faced the backyard, and um, I just felt like this. I felt scared. I felt like this evil like presence and stuff. And I don't know. I just felt compelled to look outside of my window because I sat. My bed was right next to like the level of the window. Like his was below it on the bottom. And I just no. I remember now. No, I actually woke up from a nightmare. I had a nightmare. Then I woke up. Then I felt scared, and I felt compelled to look out the window. So I did. I pulled the blinds down, looked out the window, and I saw these two pairs of eyes just staring right back at me in the window. But there was no head, there was nothing. There was no body, no nothing. Just eyes. Just eyes. That's all I saw. It was a pair of eyes, and they weren't mine. They were green and large and just staring right at me as soon as I went like this and pulled the blinds down. And what did I do? I was so petrified. I froze. I was like this. And I just froze looking at it. I didn't know what to do. Because I felt like, at the time, I felt like if I moved, whatever I'm seeing right now is going to act upon my movement. So but I didn't. It was almost like I didn't believe what I was seeing at the same time. So I didn't know what to do. So that's why I kind of froze. I was just staring there, and my heart's beating like super fast. I'm just staring at these set of eyes that are staring at me, and I have no idea what the heck it is, and it scared the shit out of me, the living hell out of me. I was so scared. So eventually, I got the courage enough to slowly put the blinds that I had pulled down, like this, like that you can grab three at a time. I put them slowly back up, and I was still stationary. I was still frozen, right? And my brother was on the bottom bunk. I woke Nick up. I said, Nick, 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 Nick. I said it really loud. I was like, Nick. He finally woke up, And he's like, what? I said, this is my verbatim what I said. I said, I am scared to death. I said it just like that, but like louder. And he told me the next morning, he's like, as soon as you said that, he's like, I got chills all over my body. Which I don't blame him, because I did put a lot of emphasis on it. It was it made it scary because I was scared. I mean, how else am I gonna say it? But yeah, and then I told him what happened. He ran into my parents' room. My parents came in, turned the light on. I was still frozen, but I told my parents what happened. They told me, "Oh, it's just a raccoon. It's just a raccoon. You just saw an animal." I was like, "No." I was like, "No, that was not no animal." I was like, "There's no animal. There's no raccoon." Because this was like 10 feet. The window was like 10 feet from where the base of the house was. No, there's no animal that's just gonna show me their own eyes and not have a body and be up 10 feet. I was like, I didn't believe a single thing they said. They tried to calm me down, but I mean, it helped that they were there for me, but I didn't believe a word they said. But yeah, that scared the crap out of me. That was that was a scary time. But yeah, relatively short story, but it happened. True story. And I'll post another one here soon.